Ready, team? Ready?
How do you do the lunges, eh?
Remember, the lower, the better.
Yes,
Ready?
the lunge. Low down.
Nope, we're gonna go all together.
Okay.
Ready, set, lunge. And hold it. And up. Other leg. Hold it. Terrible. Back up.
Welcome to another Thursday Learn Day. We're here on site in South Korea at the 2018 Winter Olympics. We're playing my favorite sport, curling, with Sphero. We've made a minified version of the curling game with JavaScript using the Sphero robot. And this game takes about 15 feet of space. The real curling game takes about 150 feet on real ice. Once you start the program, the way you charge up your stone is by shaking it using the accelerometer. Okay, let's back up and start this game. Start that program, Jeremy.
Shake to play curling. Red team.
I'm red.
Shake to charge a stone.
Every time I shake it, it's gonna add distance to the roll. And then to lock it in, tip the roll angle.
Ready,
And then aim it.
set, go.
Oh! Okay, place the cup there. Okay, now Jeremy, you can try to get your own points or knock my stone off.
Ready, set, go.
Should be pretty easy now. Jeremy, you're gonna have to work on your form.
Ready,
Hope I don't hit my own rock.
set, go.
Ooh, a little too far, but that's close.
Red team, place cup here.
So the red team's cup is closer than the blue team's to the center, so I get 1 point, and I win. If Jeremy's closest cup was over here, and I had 2 cups near the center, I would get 2 points. Now let's go to Binary Bill and see how this icy program works. Now let's go to Binary Bill and see how this icy program works. That's some nice stone throwing up there. This program has a lot of adjustments that you can make. Now, if you have a really small environment, a large environment, very few teams, or many teams, you can make Sphero curling work for you. Let me show you how. At the top of the program, the first variable you can adjust is do return to user. By default, it's set to true. So that means after you throw your stone, it's gonna come right back to you. If you make it false, it's not gonna return, it'll just stay right there. So that's up to you. The next variable is the tip roll threshold. So that's the threshold where after you shake the Sphero to set how long you want your stone to go for, you tip it to lock it in. Now we've set it to 60 degrees on the roll angle by default, but you can make it less sensitive or more sensitive if you want. Next, we have the default speed. We've set it to 100 by default. But you could speed it up to get a little crazy or slow it down and play curling like a kitten. Duration. So duration is 0.25 seconds by default. So duration is every time you shake the Sphero and it beeps, you're adding more duration to the roll distance for the stone. So each time you shake it, you're adding a quarter second. Now you could add time to that so that it rolls further each time or make it more granular by decreasing the number. The last variable is the turns per team. Now, since we're playing a truncated version of the curling game, we've made it so that there's 4 turns per team. Normally, it's 8 in the real game, but you can make this any number you want. Make sure you have enough cups to mark each stone. Now, one cool but slightly tricky part of this program is called arrays. Now, arrays live in brackets, and the brackets hold a number of different values. In this case, we have the names and values for our teams. The defaults are blue and red, but we've commented out some code just below that to add a yellow team, and you could add as many colored teams as you want. That's the power of arrays! Get this curling stone out of here. Thanks, Binary Bill. How'd you get up there? Well, that's it for another Thursday Learn Day. Thanks for joining us in South Korea at the Olympics. We hope you enjoyed this curling game. Make sure to check out all the Thursday Learn Days in the Sphero EDU app, and we'll see you next week.